This is one of our projects for 2020 on our bond list. It's the upgrades to the baseball and the softball fields out here at the baseball softball centers. In the project, our scope included to provide new fencing for the fields, new dugouts, and then we went with turf as our play area.
I've been a Union lifer, so I saw back my freshman year when it was just a park-like looking field. Just had chain link all the way around and dirt. We didn't even have the indoor yet. Going into this last transition, getting a turf field, it's amazing.
I'm so happy we have the U. It goes perfect. I feel like I'm playing at a college field, I think this is better than half the colleges in Oklahoma or just in the U.S. Really lucky to have this beautiful field.
Thankful to our district. From what I've seen all over the state, this is going to be the best playing surface and stadium in the state. Keeping with what Union likes to do is having the best for our student athletes.
It'll make all the difference for the players, and a lot of years of players will really benefit, not just me or the people in the program right now, but a lot of people that afterwards from the money that was spent for the field.
It's $3.7 million for both the softball improvements and the baseball improvements. Your votes count. That's how we get this done, is we use the ad valorem base. Kind of tells us how much we can invest or borrow in terms of bond money, but we have to have approval from the public to do that. And our bond money in the district is important. It's what we use to upgrade our facilities and maintain our buildings and maintain our properties. This field is basically constructed with turf or carpet or rug, and it's got some rubber pellets that are broadcast into the turf. That gives its softness, makes it feel like grass. But underneath it is a drainage system of drainage pipe and evenly graded rock, which helps the field drain when we get our Oklahoma 1 and 2 inch and 3 inch rainstorms.
What we're really excited about is we shouldn't have rainouts unless it's raining during the game. We'll be able to wait a little while, wait for the rain to stop, and be able to play. The other thing we're really excited about is the field maintenance after the games and after practices. There's basically none. Kids will be able to get home a lot sooner from games. There's usually 45 minutes to an hour of field work that usually goes into post-game repairing of the field. And so this will allow kids to get home sooner. Our student athletes being able to do their homework that they may have after games. We're really excited about them being able to get home sooner, get to bed sooner, so that they can get up and be ready for school the next day. Baseball is secondary here. We want to teach them life lessons. Baseball is very similar to the game of life. We want to help them be better student athletes, better young men, and hopefully along the way we can win some baseball games as well.
Both the baseball and softball fields the dugouts are sunken now, so that's nice. They have a drainage system in them, so we don't have to worry about water standing in them, and they're pretty modern.
They're below ground level a little bit. The major key with that is we can see things in a different perspective than when we're on top of it. So it's a lot easier to see when the girl pitches it. We can see her footwork, we can see if she's throwing an illegal pitch, or we can see the outfield better, we can see the defense better, so that's the main thing.
The backstops are no longer chain link, they're netting. I was a catcher, so I could appreciate not worrying about running into the chain link fence.
It's a lot easier to see through, and then on top of that, the safety aspect. Having a type of netting that we are, it's going to be a lot better for the girls to run into if they happen to run into it.
New athletic fencing on the back, or the outfield side of the field, and new batter's eye. So the fencing, that's a solid polycarbonate fence made for baseball and softball fields.
The fence in the outfield, it was leaning at a pretty good angle, and so getting a new fence that is going to be in much better shape and better material is going to be really good to have. It looks really great. Looks really, really cool. We're really excited about having it over here.
It'll be way easier to play the ball, and we won't have to maintain it as much. It'll be a lot more convenient and a lot nicer.
Oh yeah, definitely more pride in the school and just everyone that helped out with it. I mean, if it wasn't for people helping out, we wouldn't have this or the opportunity to play on such a good field. It's just kind of a stress reliever being on the field, which is big, especially for high schoolers.
If it wasn't for the voters, we wouldn't have this. And so we're very thankful to the voters who approved this bond issue to allow us to do this and make these upgrades for our kids. And we obviously couldn't do it without it, and we really, really appreciate it.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. Thank you.